Hello all, welcome to my channel Data Science Careers. So today we'll be cover the topic common what are the common errors in Python. In the previous video I have just covered how we can convert the one data type to another data type, that is conversion of data types. Now we'll see the common errors in Python. So basically there are many errors that we can see in when we debug in the Python. So I will just show you that some common errors that we get in day-to-day life in most commonly when we are implementing the coding. So the first and foremost thing is that syntax error, and the second one is indentation error, and third one is name error, and the fourth one is type error, and the fifth one is zero division error. So these are the most common errors that we get mostly, but I will just show you, I will just tell you what are the other errors that we'll get. That one is module error, and seventh one is value error, and keyboard interrupt error, keyboard interrupt error, and the ninth one is import error. Like this, there are many errors that we get, different errors that we can get when implementing the coding. So I will just explain some of these with example. The first thing is that we'll just go for syntax error. In what are the cases? What is the type? What is syntax error when we get these type of errors? Basically, in many programming languages, we have various types of error. So I will just show you some of these errors. And coming to the syntax error basically occur when the code violate the rules of the Python language. So these error basically detected by the interpreter during when we are facing that when you are executing that code. Suppose suppose I will just take you I will just tell you what is that syntax error by taking an example. First is syntax errors. So I'll just take print hello world, print hello world. So here I just forgot to mention complete this code by closing with the parenthesis. When I forget uh, closing these parentheses, it will definitely throw an error. It was syntax error. Here you can see it was incomplete input, so it was just generating the syntax error. So like this, when we miss anything in the code, then it will definitely throw these type of error when when we didn't completed the code completely. So now if I print this hello world, I'm just closing this, returning this output by closing the parenthesis. When you run this, it will just give without error. It will just return the output. So most of the cases when we missed anything in the code, then it will throw the syntax error. The second thing is that indentation error. Indentation error. So Python basically uses a indentation to indicate block of code. These indentation error basically occurs when there is when we forget to assign the code within a particular block. When we put mismatch in the I mean it should be a sequence, and it should be in a particular format, and it should be in a particular block of code with certain space it should have. Suppose for example, if I execute, if if I run this uh, if I use this if condition, we generally know that it should have some space after if. But when we give print something, see, it was showing, it was giving the indentation error because we are missing some space here. So after if, we just definitely need to give some space. It automatically takes when we are using any notebook or any application. So if true, then print something. So it is giving the correct output. But here we didn't give the space. So it was throwing an indentation error. So we call these type of errors as indentation errors. So the third one is the name error. Name error basically occurs when we try to use a variable or function that is not declared or not defined previously. For example, I have taken, for example, I will take this as record equal to x plus 5. So in this example, the variable has not previously defined, but it will, so it will raise an error. So print record, I'll just print record. Oh, previously I think we have defined C in this. So we can, you can see that it was showing throwing that type error, or else we just remove this print. Yeah, it is type error, but basically it is a name error because it was just we are just not defining any variable previously. Not defining the variable previously. So in this case, it will raise these type of errors. The fourth error is type error. Basically, this is also a type error, but we consider as name error because we didn't define it. Type error is also similar to this. When we concatenate when we try to concatenate any string with an integer value or any integer with the string value, then it will definitely throw a type error. So for example, result equal to, I'm just defining 8 as a string and I'm just concatenating with 3 integer value. Then if I print result, then it will show type error. So in this, it was just showing concatenate string with string. It is just saying that a string cannot concatenate with the integer value. So in this case, what we need to do, result is equals to, it is already taking the string value and it is commanding with some in num value. But in a conversion of data types, we already see that how we can convert this in num value to integer value. So we are just need to give the string data type with value that we need to sum it up. Parent result. So it was just concatenating 8 string with the string 3. It was just giving as a 8. So we can just check the type of these two type of result. So it was just taking it as string. So the next thing is the zero division error. Zero division error. So these type zero division error basically occurs when you attempt to divide, when we try to divide a number by a zero. For example, I will take result equals to 10 by 0. We already know that any number by dividing 0, 1 by 0 will give as an infinity value, which which is not a value. So in this case, it will throw an error as zero division error for us. So you can see here it was just throwing a zero division error. So in order to resolve this, we need to just give any value in the denominator, or else we can just, I will just define some value with b, and the result equals to 10 by b, and print result. So it was taking 5, 10 by 5, in which 10 divides by 5. In order to convert these two into value, it is generally giving the float value. In order to convert these to integer, we can directly give into here, and it will convert those results to integer value without float. And there was, but here it was not giving infinity, so it is not working here. When we give 0 divided by any value, then it definitely print 0. This already we know, but I'm just giving, showing this. It was just giving the 0 value. So this it is very important to understand and addressing these common errors while implementing the error, because we need to just track out what is the error that it was throwing. So this is very important for us in order to, if we need to pursue a career in Python language or developer, then this is um, one of the thing that we should have as a developer, that in order to identify what type of that error it was showing, and how we can come up with that. So this is all about this thing, and this is all about the common errors that we can see in implementing the code. I've just explained that zero division, name error, type error, indentation error, syntax error. These are the most common errors. There are many errors I have just given here. You can just go and check out what these errors also. So this is all about today, and I will just give you one assignment. So I'll just give an assignment that write a code to print hello boss. So just write a code in order to print this hello boss string, and just manipulate this string by converting into these different, what are the conversion data types and what are the errors. Just try with these all errors that I have shown, and just give this type, what are the things, what are the code that you have practiced in the comment section, guys. So this is all about today video, and we'll meet up in the next video. Thank you guys. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, Data Science Careers.